this weekend, De Young's coming back. Are you at all concerned with obviously the foul from last game and the fact that he's been suspended again for kind of those dangerous, reckless plays?
No, I mean, no, because if he fouls, us again, then we'll get fouls and cards, and so I'm not concerned about that at all. I think the big guy that doesn't get enough calls is Adi. Every single game. I mean, I think the officials have to do a better job in looking at the amount of fouls that he takes in a game. And it's because he's a big guy, they don't call it. So I wish they would look at his situations more and be more fair with regards to him being fouled, because I see the same foul happening in other positions, but for some reason, maybe because he's a big guy, they don't think that he ever gets fouled. But for me, he's the one, and Darlington continues to get chopped down when he's in on goal over and over and over again. Those are the two guys that for me need more protection, and officials have to look at the situations, because there are way more fouls happening on Adi than are being called in the game. I mean, they're draped on his back, they're pushing him, and like I said, because he's strong and he stands up, a lot of times the call just doesn't come, and I just don't think that's fair.
We talked about this last year, but his ability to play through that, wasn't that pretty significant in terms of his developing into what he's become? I mean, in terms of not flopping and just...
and it's maybe hurt him getting calls, but he has really developed into one of the best target forwards in this league. I mean, he can hold the ball as well as any guy I've seen over the years in this league, and it's a big part of how we play. And like I said, when we get him holding the ball and bringing Valeri and Nagbe into the game, and Milano running off, it's a tough thing to manage, because you got to deal with Adi. Once you start dealing with Adi, usually it takes two guys. That opens up Milano running behind, and he just seems to take a lot of pressure off Valeri and Nagbe and opens up the game for them and brings them in. So those four guys, when they get it rolling, are really tough to stop, because there's so many different things that we can do with those four guys. That if they stop one thing, we can bring in something else, and I thought that was rolling last game for sure.
Great, Coach.
All right, guys, thanks a lot. Yeah, have a good one, all right?